Hello there, I am Miss Tola. I'm here to teach you something new and interesting in mathematics. Welcome to the world of numbers, shapes, and all the beautiful things that you can find in the exciting world of mathematics. In this lesson, we will learn about angles. The word angle is very common these days, and I'm almost certain you've heard it somewhere or from someone. It makes me feel like it's very important. So, why don't we learn about angles? What are angles? Or, what is an angle? It is simple. An angle measures the amount of turn or how many turns measured in degrees. There are different kinds of angles, namely the acute angle, the right angle, the obtuse angle, the angle on a straight line, the reflex angle, and the full rotation angle. All 6 of them are very important for all the things we're about to learn. But first, this is what they all look like. See here, I prepared a table to quickly describe what these 6 angles are and how you can identify them on the spot. It's a 2-column table showing the type of angle and the description based on how many degrees of turn. Let me mention here that for the very first angle in the table, acute, a very easy way to remember it is this. The letter A has an acute angle. That was a fun fact, right? Angles have to be measured for us to know the degree of turn. But you need to be careful when doing this. Look at my measurements, for example. The smaller angle is an obtuse angle, but the larger angle is a reflex angle. So when naming the angles, make sure that you know which angle is being asked for. When measuring from a line, remember these points. 1. A positive angle goes anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. This is the opposite direction that second hand of the clock goes. 2. A negative angle goes clockwise. Let me show you. This is a positive angle. Can you see where the arrow turns? Good. Now look at a negative angle. Can you see how the arrow turns clockwise? That's good. Here's one more example of a negative angle. The angle is a negative 67 degrees or minus 67 degrees. Now, let's have a quick look at the parts of an angle. I'll show you a picture. Can you see the 3 parts? Great! They are the vertex, which is the pointy edge or corner point of the angle, the arm or arms, which are 2 straight sides, and the angle itself, which is the amount of turn between each arm. How interesting! There is more to know about angles, but we have to look at them in the next lesson. What an interesting time on the lesson, right? Now, let us remind ourselves about some of the things we have learned. A. An angle measures the amount of turn or how many turns measured in degrees. B. The different types of angles, namely acute, right, obtuse, straight line, reflex, and full rotation angles. C. The acute angle is less than 90 degrees. D. The right angle is exactly 90 degrees. E. The obtuse angle is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. F. The straight line angle is exactly 180 degrees. G. The reflex angle is greater than 180 degrees. H. The full rotation angle is exactly 360 degrees. I. A positive angle goes anti-clockwise. J. A negative angle goes clockwise. K. An angle has 3 parts called the vertex, the arm, and the angle itself. Great! Before we finish off here, let me ask you a few questions. This will help me know how well you got on in the lesson. Are you ready? Alright. 1. What angle is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees? That's great. The obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. 2. What kind of angle goes anti-clockwise? That's excellent. A positive angle goes anti-clockwise. 3. What angle measures exactly 360 degree? You're absolutely correct. Full rotation angle is exactly 360 degree. I hope you learned new things in the lesson. I learned new things too. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.